Wow, it's been like 4 months since I did a dramatic reading. My god, I need to start getting back at them. So, apparently, if you don't know what's going on, allow me to explain. Well, last Monday, there has been some shit going on with Facius and his White Knights lost at Ken's website before they got banned. Ever since Realm posted a screenshot of it last Wednesday on his Hidden Meal 49 account, so many people who are defending Facius started to get on Realm's ass for calling out Facius and Frost's stupidity, including that one person who I'm going to do a dramatic reading on, known as jaytheneokid. Let's just say, my god, Talos' White Knighting is almost as funny as Frost's White Knighting. So anyways, let's get this shitfest started already. This is so damn small, I can hardly see this. Well, that's for not reading the description. Sorry about that, it was a really big file. Try download and saving it. I don't think trolling or cyberbullying fic is the way to go here. This isn't trolling nor cyberbullying. This is showcasing the truth to who fic truly is behind closed doors. This is no difference to exposing people like Funny Time for the creepiest. Then again, I forgot about the whole double standard thing. It's okay if fic does it, but anyone else is wrong. Internet sometimes. I don't get how this is relevant. We all have issues and problems, but isn't that sort of a low blow harsh move on his part? I mean, you don't see me posting a screenshot of you admitting you went ass to mouth with a guy or a girl or anything to do with sex, drugs, addictions, or other stuff. I mean, for all you know, this could be reported to some for their opinion, trolling, an ID thread, or something on those lines. I don't think what you are doing or trying to do is how you should be going. Yeah, I'm friends with Vic. Does that make me a criminal or something also? Of course not. If you're friends with him, he's your problem. However, the double standard is still here and is completely relevant. Because Vic has been an ass to people before, again, I showcased the proof if anyone needs to see it of him being a total tool to other people, and yet he apparently is allowed to do that. However, if anyone else tries to be the asshole side of the conversation, all of a sudden we're labeled as trolls and cyberbullies. How is it that Vic can do whatever he feels like, but other people can't? It doesn't work that way. You say we all have issues and problems, but you only accept the popular side. That's called being two-faced. As for what I'm doing, it's very simple. Every time I say something about Vic, I'm always told the same thing over and over again. Where's the proof? Where's the proof he's like this? Well, guess what? Here it is. I posted stuff up so that if Vic denies any other things I claim him of being, I can show this to people and let them be the judges. It's no different from people exposing Dark CFL and his bullshit on YouTube. It's no different from people exposing Christian and the man-child ETS. And it's not different from exposing Funny Time 77 as an art thief. It's still not right both ways. You labeling yourself as what you think Vic is to yourself, same with trolls, spammers, and other stuff. I've known Vic for over 10 years, and to be honest, he's not always like that. So I ask, why talk to him at all? Why should anyone talk to him at all? If you both can talk nicely or do anything with each other, then drop it, block it, and leave it. Don't just willy-nilly go screen cap and paste it around. Imagine if you were a prison snitch. This is what this sort of thing is, prison snitching. Till the criminal or said person finds out, tells the world you're a prison snitch, and boom, one dead person. Okay, it's classified as evidence, but to me, it looks fake how you screen capped it and edited it out to somehow prove your point. But that does not mean Vic or anyone else can do the same to you. It's still not right both ways. That's what I've been saying. That's the bias I've been pointing out with Vic and the people who flock to him. I'm not saying it can't be done. I'm saying if one guy is allowed to do it, why are other people criticized for it? Believe it or not, I am not biased. I've seen other people who have also acted like Vic and gave it the same treatment. Also, you may think he's a good person because you haven't seen what he's done behind closed doors. That's what I showcase again, same as how people expose Star Fear with all the DSP tries it, or this is how you don't play videos. As for the snitching and drop it and leave it alone stuff, here's the thing. If I see bullshit going on, I have every right to criticize it or point out the flaws to it, just like everyone else does. That's what I do. I look at flaws and point it out. I'm also harsh, I admit that, but I also don't care if I'm harsh. Vicious is an A slut. He should be able to handle it. He's not 5 years old anymore, and I'm not going to hold his hand or pat his shoulder and go, "Oh, it's going to be okay now. It's going to be okay." No, fuck that. I'm not here to babysit. I'm here to the facts and call out bullshit when I see it. There's also a difference between this and prison. Oh yeah, we're not in prison. The rules of the internet are nothing like prison. Way to blow this out of proportion. As for the way I screen capped it, I placed borders around the poses to keep them from cuddling together and keeping certain threads from crashing into the other ones, and just fucking all the more confusing to follow. Each border is a new thread. If you know it's not right both ways, then why post it? The only thing that it's doing is making you, your friends, and friends of Vic look stupid and idiotic. Wait, how is that making Realm and his friends look stupid? All we just did is calling out Facius and Frost on the stuff they're doing. And do they listen to us? Nope, that's the reason they got banned from Ken's website. You pretty much put the double-edged sword out and hit the both of us with a recoil in damage. Not a smart move to do, and not really a smart way of playing it either. I mean, I'm reading each comment now, and my god, I see it turning into a hate war, and most of them are just bringing out idiocy and more sources of trolling and hating. Of course, it's their opinion if you don't like the person for who they are or what they are. But honestly, the best way to end it is to ignore it. Otherwise, consequences could be dire to not only you and I, but to everyone else. Think before screen capping and think before wondering for who this is going to affect here. Who cares for the rules of the internet? Not a lot of people follow the rules. And I'm pretty sure you're pretty much one of the billions of people that bends, twists, and schools the rules, and pretty much does his or own thing for fame, watching abuse, and other crap. If you think this screenshot of someone proof is funny, then I do not understand your humor. I do not understand your evidence, and I clearly do not know how this so-called artwork is clearly crushed your fucking your proof for your contradictions on yourself, Vic, and Frost here. Cause to be honest, you're contradicting yourself. The proof is false because you think it's real, but doubting yourself. So this evidence is so full of bullcrap, it's just a roll my eyes and walk away moment. But since this is targeted on a person I like, I have a reason to defend him. Friendship is more powerful than some stupid screenshot you can show me in a bar and go, "Hey guys, look, I got evidence that can screw up friendships and get this person knocked up for a long time." If you want to be friends with Facius, it's fine. But if you're going to defend him, it proves how stupid you and the other Facius white knights are being. Seriously, who in the bloody hell do you think you are? If you know the bloody difference in right and wrong, then I am clearly judging you do not. You remove this right now and apologize to Vic and Frost. And hey, if you are this bad at communicating with both people and trying to sort out this issue, then leave it alone. Stop screen capping and stop pretending you're like top dog to things like this. The planet does not evolve around you, and it does not affect or tell you who you can bash in a screen cap or anything else. Do you understand that, or do I have to go into longer description to get you and your so-called goon squad to understand? You missed the point completely of what I said. Then again, I'm not surprised considering that's all you people seem to do. When you said it's not right both ways, it's the bias that Vic can apparently do whenever he wants and he's praised for it. Yet when someone else does it, it's wrong. If it's not right for other people, then it should be right for him. I'm not saying what I did was wrong. I'm saying if you think what I did is wrong, you should also give Vicious the same shit when he does it. There you go, context. As for the hate way to blow it out of proportion, the people responding to the threats aren't even being hateful. They're expressing their honest opinions and they get shit on for it. Also, consequence be dire. Oh god, it got pseudo-intellectual up in here. What's consequences? It's the fucking internet. What consequences are there on the internet? Way to take the internet seriously. Also, again, I go back to Vicious. He's made flashes of people who he despises, talk shit about people he doesn't like behind their backs, and even insults me as well. You figure he'd, ignore as they say? Nope. Yet, I don't see you correcting him on his behavior. Nope. Only me, because I'm not Vicious. Also, about you talking about the rules of the internet, do you really think like a person you get shamed by stating the opposite opinion or rage because you dropped the soap? Nope, not just that, but it's not just the rules of the internet, it's a fact of life. You act like an idiot, you get treated like the idiot. That's how it works no matter where you are. If someone finds you doing something dumb, you're going to get called out for it. And if you refuse to acknowledge it or try to blind out the truth, you get made fun for it, criticized, and all sorts of negative things. Look at Obama. He's still trying to get his healthcare program functioning despite all the flaws it has. Or Justin Bieber when he got arrested for DUI and riddling someone's house. Did they get ignored? No, they got bashed on for what they did. This is no different here. So, spacing out the threats so things are more clear for people makes the proof illegitimate? Damn, I can't wait to see you into the detective agency. Also, it's only illegitimate to you because you're friends with him and refuses to believe it because you're friends with him, no matter what something has to say. Also, it's just a roll my eyes and walk away moment. But since this is targeted on a person I like, I have a reason to defend him. I'm sorry, aren't you the same guy who said not too long ago? Of course it's their opinion if you don't like the person for who they are or what they are, but honestly, the best way to end it is to ignore it. Yet here you are doing the exact opposite of that. What a contradiction you made there. Friend is more powerful than some stupid screenshot. Sure, if you're just a blind warrior subject to whoever you're defending, which you are. Also, who says I wanted to lock him up in jail? Jesus Christ, you certainly love blowing things out of proportions here. I suggest therapy. Also, who do I think I am? I'm just a guy on the internet showcasing bullshit when I see it. Also, I want to delete this, and I want to apologize not after what I've seen of them. Besides, Vic never apologizes for anything he does, so why should I? Also, how about before accusing me of being the top dog, how about you get off your high horse and quit pretending to be the intelligent man in the argument when in reality, you're a pathetic little soul trying to deny something that's right in front of you. That is an act of delusion. Once for the delusion person or about as promising as Mac Roman's campaign speeches, they were nothing but lies. Also, I never said the planet revolves around me. Now you put the words in my mouth, something you've been accusing me of doing this whole time to Vic. Again, why should I listen to someone who can't keep consistent with what they do? And I don't need someone to tell me to speak my mind about people. I'll say what I need to say about a person, and I'll be as honest and blunt as I need to. And if you don't like that, you can suck my left nut and make the right one jealous for all I care. Oh, and for the record, I have talked to Vicious on a personal level. Guess what happened? He should talk down to me and blocked one of my mini accounts for even trying to talk to him. Wait, did you mention Justin Bieber? Oh God, kill me! Now the apologies just started, XD. Insta sweet phone jumping in with a comment here. So what? It's not like it was anything about his music. Besides, the whole DOI thing was rather recent. The whole him becoming a rapper is just going to make me throw up. But question, how the hell is GB related to the screenshot, XD? You don't see Frost or Vic doing GB flowing eggs, Iron doing in mop bugs, punching limo drivers in the back of the head, taking drugs, moving houses, and other crap, XD. I could ask you the same thing. What does prison and the internet have to do with each other? That, and I explained my reason as to why. I said if people act like an idiot, they get treated like they're an idiot. And if they deny it and lash back at it, they get even more ridiculed. Just like how Justin Bieber still believes he's done nothing wrong. Just like how Obama believes he's in the right with his healthcare program despite his flaws. Just like how Vic seems to think he could do whatever he feels like. But when someone calls him out, he sends people to attack. Are you even reading my posts at this point? You should paragraph your sentences more. Actually, a crime on the internet you can still get arrested for, such as false evidence, etc. So at least mine can fit in this scenario. Now try and explain your GK thing. I don't bother reading if they are not paragraphed or spaced out as much. If they are all clunked together like yours is, then there is no point in reading it. By the way, use the enter key because you started a new sentence after you placed a full stop on ridiculous like are sort of doing to Vic and Frost right now. It's almost like you're giving them no right to explain or do what they think is right, so you're just cock blocking and being a smug little douche. But I did paragraph my sentences, unless you meant double space. If that's the case, then whatever. As for false information, that doesn't apply to anything you know. That only applies if you're lying about a threat, like saying you are to spread false information about a nuclear strike happening or someone hacking into classified information. Then you could be arrested because you're driving resources away for doing a job to protect a country over your simple game to crying wolf. Cops wanna give a shit about some internet argument that's pointless. I said if people act like an idiot, they get treated like they're an idiot. And if they deny it and lash back at it, they get even more ridiculous. Just like how Justin Bieber still believes he's done nothing wrong. Just like how Obama believes he's in the right with his healthcare program despite his flaws. Just like how Vic seems to think he could do whenever he feels like. But when someone calls him out on it, he sends people to attack. I'm giving them no right to explain? Then tell me, how come the first thing I asked Frost was, if that wasn't you, then explain the picture? Holy shit, you really don't pay attention. Well, hey, sorry if I can't just blindly follow what people say just because of the two things I see completely counteract each other. It's easy for someone to say, I didn't do it, but when someone has proof that it was you, it's hard to keep denying it. I mean double space in said sentences, but it's okay, XD. The last paragraph sounds more than a little to me. You remember the two people in a crossroads, and one of them tells the truth and the other tells lies riddle. It's like that how you can trust it if no one else can trust each other? Going to the sends people to attack thing. Wouldn't you have evidence like a chat of him talking to said people he would be using to attack? Because if he did, then your side of the story wouldn't be as bullshitty as most people looking at it think it is. Of course I have proof. On my original account, Realm Wars, I made a journal about Facius and all his buddies went on going after me for what I said. Then came a dramatic video on Vic exposing himself, which there is a link to in one of my journals. Then came me talking to him personally with this account on one of his journals, which also got a dramatic reading on it. Once again, there is a journal with a link to the reading. All the proof you need is here. Wait. why didn't you put this in the description of the screenshot? I mean, wouldn't that be a little easier than just going screenshot, bam, there you go, but not having something else to back that up with? This is me on something here, so feel free to judge. Hey, I've stated before I've posted proof on this profile. You don't need me to tell you where to go if you're looking for more information. You should be old enough to think for yourself. BE much easier cause then it stops me asking where's the journal and other stuff. I mean, the journal could be on page 5 or something. That's if you make so many journals XD. Or you could click more journal entries and get a sort of table of contents. Just saying. Meh, that might work. Boo, I still think you're both in the wrong here. Perhaps I can somehow help the pair of you out? Oh, and watch out for Sweetborn. He finds pleasure in this screenshot funny as hell towards you and everybody involved in this. I do think this can be sorted out somehow. Beneath me, I actually have tried to be civil with him once on one of his journals and gave my 2 cents, and what did Vic do? He lashed out at me all because I didn't like what he does. You could try if you want, but more than likely, it could turn into a lost cause. You never knew till you try? I mean, okay, Vic has his shit and you have yours. I could probably get you both to talk to each other reasonably without full of it or something. All I see is a misunderstanding here. Nothing too overkill in Troy like C-phone, and almost everybody's ass brown nosing in a subject that he's not even a part of in the friend/defensive reasoning on how this even happened. XD. I have tried. That's what I just said. Then keep trying, don't give up. Or you can keep screenshooting while trolls and other people who are going to be over defensive and aggressive will kick your ass, and really, you don't want or need that either. Again, I have tried multiple times before, but Vic attempts to avoid me every time unless he believes he could beat me in an argument. Hell, people tried getting him into a Skype call with me once, and he just kept leaving just because I was there. It's difficult to reason with someone when they just shove it back in your face, flat out ignore you, and treat you like nothing happened in the first place. It's recovery, and then there's trying to help a lost cause, and once someone goes on the level of a lost cause, there's really no hope to try and make things better. Or just be trying to reason with a person who would just plug his ears and still act like the greatest. In the end, all I do is waste my time trying to be nice to a guy who basically shoves it back in my face anyway. As for over-defensive people and aggressive people will kick my ass, 1. It's the internet. What are they going to do? Try to snipe me for their bedroom window? They don't even know where I live, so I don't think I have much to be afraid of. And 2, I can defend myself, thank you. If I need to correct someone on an accusation or call out someone's bullshit, I can do that on my own. Hell, that's what I've been doing so far, and the only one so far who hasn't went away is you. So that should say something about my capabilities of taking care of myself. Just like Vic, I'm not a kid anymore. I can take care of myself. Besides it being the internet, that doesn't mean they can't kick your ass, XD. Okay, so tell me how they plan to kick my ass. Are they going to find my personal information, come all the way over here, and just start throwing fisticuffs? Besides, I have military training during most of October to halfway of November, so if push comes to shove, I can defend myself with what I learned from there. So again, not much to be afraid of. I honestly would like to know how they could still kick my ass. Besides, if they'd be willing to go that far over something on the internet, wouldn't you think that's more depressing than noble? That's like losing to someone in a video game and taking a shotgun to their head. It's pathetic. Not that kind of way I kick ass. Not anything that means tracking you down, going to your house or whatever you're with, capping you in a head type kick your ass. I mean like kick your ass in a troll form or some petty and non-logical way. XD. I know the conversation still goes on after that, but I decided to end it here. Maybe because I really don't want to drag this on for so long and lose my breath for talking so much. All I have to say to jaytheneokid is this. If you're going to need some information about what Facius is doing, at least just do some research yourself instead of asking Realm over and over for it. And just because you think the evidence from the screenshot is fake doesn't mean you have the right to defend Facius over this. If Facius fucks up, Realm has the right to call him out. He can try to send out his fans to defend him all he wants, but it's not going to solve his problems. This reminds me back in 2011 when I used to be a white knight of my friend Tess, except this white knight is more worse than that. So yeah, this is Kitty Morgan signing out, and I'll see you guys later. Meow, see ya.